Thank you for that, Andrew. For the record, there's not a lot of competition among the Cabinet colleagues for snowboarding. So being able to stand on the board would win. Out of ministry, I think Kate might be competitive, but in the Cabinet, no, I'm safe. Well, I should start by acknowledging the ACT Deputy Chief Minister, Andrew Barr, ACT Minister Shane Rattenbury, my long and good friend, Senator Kate Lundy, and has been already noted a champion over so many years, I can't remember. We've both been in Parliament coming up to 17, possibly 18 years now, Kate, and Kate has had one mission in all that time I've known her, and that is to get broadband into Gungahlin. So today is a very, very exciting day. Ambassador, welcome. Great to have you with us. And as you saw, the interaction there with the students is just, almost brings a tear to your eye. And we also have with us Mike Quigley, the CEO, the first person who is an employee of NBN Co, the man who was charged with turning this plan into a reality. And as we move around the country, Mike, I know you get a great sense of fulfilment, seeing the kids upstairs, the kids in Kiama, the kids in Armidale, all around the country. We have Andrew Hislop, the broadband champion here in Canberra, who is a constant support for advocating on behalf of this. I could say, having just turned 50, Andrew, I have an even older story. Many of you may know I grew up here in Canberra and went to Darren College, where we did have computer classes. And if you thought that was primitive and Aquarius, I got to tell you, the computer cards we used to fill the black texture on that was sent off in a batch each week to come back, and you'd put one black mark in the wrong box on the card. The program was good, but you just put the mark in the wrong spot. That was years 10, 11 and 12 at Darra, when I did computer science as a class. But also to all of those kids here who have access to this extraordinary technology that we've seen today, to this extraordinary smartphones, tablets, all the kids and the teachers here at Harrison School, thank you for letting us come and invade your college. And thank you all for joining us for this exciting event as we switch on the NBN fibre services here in Gungahlin. We've come a long way since Sir Tim Berners-Lee invented www in 1989, and to think of the changes and the innovations that we've seen since that time makes me certain that the National Broadband Network is essential infrastructure for Australia's future. Today, we are delivering the internet and its access to the web and more through a super fast fibre to the home network. What we have seen here this morning is only possible using fibre to the home technology. This is the infrastructure that our nation needs in the 21st century. To roll out anything less than this would shackle our great country to a second-rate broadband network and shortchange our children and our people. It'd be like building the Sydney Harbour Bridge with only one lane. So it's appropriate that we've seen a link-up today between a school here in the ACT and in Japan. We are, after all, living in the Asian century. I note as well that like Australia, like South Korea, like Singapore, like New Zealand, Japan understands fully the need for fibre to the home technology. I'm a great believer that the NBN's fibre network for this community and all around our country will be as important as the laying down of the copper network itself and the electricity grid last century. I'm pleased to tell you the NBN rollout, despite what you might read or hear, is on track. By the end of 2012, fibre construction had commenced or been completed for over 780,000 homes and businesses in more than 70 communities across Australia. And as I said, I wanted to thank Mike and his team and Stillcar and our partners, because this has not been an easy target to meet. Like any infrastructure project, you've always got surprises along the way. But the team, the professionalism, both NBN Co, Stillcar, our partners and others around the country, have risen to the challenge and succeeded in what some people frankly said was going to be an extraordinary achievement. And I can only agree with the sentiments of Malcolm Turnbull. These are the first of the 3.5 million premises for which fibre construction will have commenced or been completed by June 2015. I am confident that the company will achieve all of the targets laid out in the corporate plan. The NBN is delivering reliable, affordable, high-speed broadband to every home and business in Australia. Just in this area around us, 4,000 homes and businesses here in Gungahlin can now connect to the NBN fibre services. Work is underway to bring the NBN to another 19,500 additional homes and businesses in this area. So I urge everybody in the room, everybody who lives and knows people who are in the surrounds, to sign up, and urge the neighbours to sign up. It really is streets ahead of what you will have experienced before. It's also cheaper or the same to what you pay today, but for a vastly superior service. So, as Sir Tim Berners-Lee said a few days ago, a cable connected to your house is just the beginning. That's why the government is not just building broadband infrastructure, we also have a plan for Australia to be a leading digital economy by 2020. A part of that strategy is ensuring that Australian households must make the most use of the capability that the NBN provides. That's why we've funded the digital hubs and the enterprises here and around Australia. So it gives me great pleasure today to officially launch the Australian Capital Territory Digital Hub and Digital Enterprise programs. The ACT Digital Hub will provide residents and small business owners with training in digital literacy skills and demonstrate the types of technologies and services that are enabled by the National Broadband Network. This commitment from the government provides a solid platform for Australia's industries and workforce, and will continue to drive the nation's productivity. Those who think that the internet phenomenon and that the disruption and innovation it causes will somehow cease or slow down are misguided. As a government, our job is to build the platform so that all Australians, wherever they live, can benefit from the opportunities that the digital economy brings. And that is why the NBN's fibre to the home network is being built. It's what it does, and it will serve our country for decades to come. So congratulations again to everyone here at the school, to the teams putting it together, and to all of you for your support. Thank you very much.